From the newest ballpark on the Major League landscape, there's a look inside Marlins Park in Miami. The calendar has turned to September, and we're ready for baseball between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball on the show next. Jake Peavy is on the mound for game 2. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's getting close to 200 innings, so I want to see what's his stuff look like, because when you get to that 200 barrier, that's when guys start to have fatigue set in. The stuff's not as electric. The fastball doesn't explode. The breaking ball doesn't snap. He's moving to that range now, so I'm curious to watch him throw in this game.
Now batting, Cesar Hernandez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Well, Matt, and another thing, I mean, it's a really good team. We know that, right? I mean, they've already clinched the division. The question will be, how do you rest guys down the stretch to get ready for the playoffs? And that, to me, is more challenging maybe than the rest of the season on the calendar.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Here's another 2-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
At the plate, Freddie Galvis. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Toward second, Gordon is there. On to first, and Peavy sets down the first 2 easily here.
Batting third, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Striding into the box, Odubel Herrera. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. His stolen base total leads the ball club. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Jansen's a guy that's not worried about all the metrics. He's going to call his zone. And if you're pounding the ball in one spot, he's going to call it, particularly off the plate.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. One and two. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, I think he was trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And this is fouled at the plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Vince Velasquez, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, his last 3 outings have been I'd say inconsistent. They haven't been good. His ERA is over 4, just giving up too many runs. And when you give up that many runs, you're not going to win games.
Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for the Marlins, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, nobody likes to lose game 1 of the road trip, but you go on the road thinking, hey, if we can play 500 for the full road trip, we're in good standing. So right now, you're in game 2 of the road trip, and you know what? If you win today, you're
Batting
what?
second,
500. So you're actually on goal. That's why this game is a big one for you to be on point.
We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that one right down Main Street. His lifetime line against Velasquez, 5 for 12. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kendrick moves over. 2 gone.
Batting third, center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right over the middle, knee high.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before and back with the changeup, that's a great combination.
And Junior lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit.
Woo, that ball was close right there. Whizzed right by his ear. Matt, they always say chuck and duck. Well, that's an example of it right there.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. Two out with the man at first. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Boy, he got himself in a good hitter's count and hit that changeup. Maybe he had a good scouting report that he tries to pitch backwards. Going to throw off-speed pitches in fastball counts and fastballs into breaking ball count.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Bour. It's been a big season for him in the power department, closing in on a home run title. Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. His lifetime line against Velasquez, 1 for 5. He also has 1 home run. The 1-0 delivery. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
2 down, runners at first and second. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. We are still scoreless. Here's Michael Saunders now, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games.
Michael Saunders.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way in front of that fastball.
I'm almost shaking my head up here, Matt. Another pitch right down the middle. Now, early in the game, he's getting away with it. But if he wants to have any length in this game at all, he's going to have to get the ball in the corner.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now the pitch. This is pulled into right, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, the pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it, he'd be jogging right now for 4.
Franco.
Now at the plate, Maikel Franco. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Peavy set. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Nobody out, runner on first. Right side hit hard. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board, so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in, or if they sit back, get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Marlins. And at second base, you got D. Gordon. I love me some D. Gordon. You talk about range and using your speed properly. He is so fast, but a lot of guys don't use their speed on defense. He does.
Into the box now, Howie Kendrick. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. A look from Peavy, and now the pitch. Outside. And this is taken outside for ball one. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Weak chopper up the line. And a barehanded attempt, but he can't get his palm around it. Another one sent foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Line to the right side. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. Saunders rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0 lead.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Into the box now, Ryan Hennigan, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Cardinals sin, Cardinals sin. You got an open base with the pitcher on the on-deck circle, and you let him get a base hit. That just can't happen.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box, Vince Velasquez, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in right place to throw strikes.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Yelich will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Phillies lead it 2-0. So stepping in, JT Realmuto. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Ball line fouled as that'll get over the Marlins dugout. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Saunders sprinting after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Joseph on the move. 1 down.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Phillies. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Martin Prado now. His lifetime line against Velasquez. 6 for 13. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. 1 out, nobody on. Curveball that time, not even close.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he just misses with a curveball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Pitch is way outside and he can't even get a glove on it. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Another 2-2 offering. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
This is a really good at bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome. They go, great AB, man, great AB.
Has a look, now the pitch. Hit down the line at first. Joseph brings it in, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Jake Peavy.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring the pitcher Jake Peavy to the plate with a chance to help himself. Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And another foul ball. A pause and the 0-2. Line drive to center field. Pereira is there and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Digging in for his second at bat, Freddie Galvis. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Freddie Galvis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. One and two, here it comes. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Griffey racing back at the track. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So with one away, we'll take a look at the standings here, and it'll show you that these guys have already wrapped up the division race as they've set their sights now on the postseason. Digging in to try it again, Odubel Herrera, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes Yelich, and this will land foul. Here's the 0-1. Line toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
In now, Michael Saunders. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Strike three called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Boy, and a nice inning on the mound for Jake Peavy. His club needs to get him some runs, however. It's 2-zip. Standing in, D. Gordon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Baseman, D. Gordon.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And he's set down, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 21.
So 1 gone now in the inning, and it's a good time to pull up our upcoming schedule as you see what's on tap for the Marlins in the next 7 days. Ready for another chance? Christian Yelich. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
I like that backdoor breaking ball right there. 0-1. Show him something on the outside half. He swings. He's probably going to roll over it. If not, you might get the call. You didn't get it there, but I like the selection.
Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. Number 31 for him on the season. And the Marlins have made this a 2-1 game.
Well, he tried to sneak a fastball by him, and like they always say, you can't sneak the cheese by the rat, particularly if it's up high like that one right there.
The center fielder,
Into the box now,
24.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Ken Griffey Jr.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Now a flare out to left center. Galvis ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and set to stand in the ultra dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Ranging back is Herrera. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. And so he ties the big redhead with home run number 70 on the year, as the Marlins have rallied back to tie it at 2 apiece. And we get another look here. He is now in elite company with home run number 70 right there.
Now batting.
Into the
First
box,
baseman,
Justin Bour.
Justin Bour.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Well, that base hit right there extends his streak to 9 games. Now, we've been watching him. It's a couple series now. He's starting to swing the bat. You got to start paying attention to this guy. He's getting hot.
Striding in once again, JT Realmuto. He popped out in his first trip. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Fastball in there for a called strike. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got to battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a 3rd strike.
On the ground up the middle. Underhanded flip. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2.
Leading off for Philadelphia, third baseman number 7.
First pitch on its way.
Bronco.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
I like that at bat. Found himself down 0-2, kept battling, put the ball in play, little grounder through the hole, and ends up with a base hit. Just fight through the at bat the whole way, and that's what he did right there.
Stepping into the box, Tommy Joseph comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Runners off for second. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded by Ramirez. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping in, Howie Kendrick. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now.
The catcher, number 34, Ryan Hannigan.
2 are gone in the Philly 4th, and that'll bring in the catcher, Ryan Hannigan. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. A look from Peavy, and now the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the run is Griffey, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, all even at 2 apiece. So digging in now, Martin Prado. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez.
Martin Prado.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Saunders going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo home run for Alexei Ramirez. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the Marlins move out in front now 3-2.
Well, he hit that ball like he was looking for it. Just really crushed that pitch.
Standing in now,
22.
Jake Peavy.
Jake
As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And the pitch. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Number 9, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Here's D. Gordon now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out hit will bring Christian Yelich in this inning.
Well, that base hit right there extends the streak to 10 games. When you start getting hits over 10 games, you've been pretty consistent over the last 2 series you've been playing. Really good ball right now.
In is Christian Yelich, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Has a look, now the pitch. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Hard hit ball to second. In there, a base hit.
Great execution. You hit it where it's thrown, right? That ball's thrown right up the middle. He hit it right back up the middle. A lot of hits in the middle.
Griffey Jr.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Michael Marriott answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Marriott.
Stepping in now, Ken Griffey Jr. as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
This won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. One for the Marlins on the solo shot. We're through 4, and Miami has taken a 3-2 lead. So striding in, Michael Marriott. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. First pitch of the at bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
The pitch. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
So we always say you fall behind the count. In this case, 2-0, you're going to get hurt.
13,
he was forced to give him a fastball, and sure enough, the hitter didn't miss it.
Galvis.
In now, Freddie Galvis, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
PV set. Now the pitch. Hit to short. And that's through for a hit.
Yeah, and I think this is the case of a guy trying to rush it, hoping to turn a double play, and instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Hit back up the middle. Gordon is up with it. He'll go to the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A hit and an error in the inning, but they failed to score. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Marlins lead this one 3-2. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
Giancarlo Stanton.